The hardest spike ever recorded was 134 kilometers per hour, hit by Wilfredo Leon. A ball moving so fast the defenders barely flinched before it landed. Now look at your spike. Does it look like that? Probably not. Here's the thing. It's not because you're not strong enough. It's not because you're not tall enough. It's because nobody ever told you how spikes actually work. Today, we break down the 4 mechanics that separate elite hitters from everyone else. Get even one of these right, and you'll hit harder by next week. Mechanic 1, the approach. Most players think the approach is how you get to the ball. Wrong. The approach is how you convert horizontal speed into vertical lift. Watch a strong outside hitter. Their last 2 steps aren't running, they're loading. Right-left for righties, left-right for lefties. The second to last step is long and fast. The final step is short and hard, like slamming on the brakes. Here's the part nobody explains. That braking action is what generates your jump. Your forward momentum has to go somewhere, and if you do it right, it goes straight up. If you do it wrong, you jump forward into the net. For middle blockers, the approach is shorter, 1 or 2 steps, because tempo matters more than runway. For outside hitters, you need 3 to 4 full steps. For opposites hitting from the right side, you mirror the outside hitter pattern in reverse. Most players run flat-footed through their approach. Elite players punch the ground. Mechanic 2, the bow and arrow. Your body should look like a drawn bow at the peak of your jump. Hips forward, chest up, hitting elbow high and back. The opposite arm, your non-hitting arm, pulls down hard. That down pull is what creates the snap. Look at Earvin Ngapeth in slow motion. His body forms a perfect C shape before he contacts the ball. He's not swinging. He's releasing tension stored across his entire torso. If your elbow drops below your shoulder before contact, you've already lost. The arm doesn't generate power on its own. It's the catapult, not the engine. Mechanic 3, contact point geometry. You can have the perfect approach and the perfect arm swing and still hit a weak ball. Why? Because contact point is geometry, not effort. The ball needs 3 things to be hit hard. 1, it has to be in front of your hitting shoulder, not directly above your head. 2, your arm has to be fully extended at contact, not bent. 3, your wrist snaps over the top of the ball, not behind it. This is why Yuji Nishida hits with the power of a guy 6 inches taller. He's only 6'2", short by international standards. But his contact point is mathematically perfect. He hits the ball at the highest point of his reach, in front of his shoulder, with a wrist snap that creates topspin. Most players hit the ball as it falls. Elite players hit it at the apex. That's a 12-inch difference in contact height, and it's the difference between a kill and a dig. I know this is a lot. That's why we broke down every drill, every angle, every position-specific correction in the Set Explainer Spike playbook. Sets, reps, video timing, all of it. Designed for volleyball players, not gym influencers. Mechanic 4, the forgotten engine. Here's where almost every spike tutorial fails you. They focus on the arm, but your arm doesn't generate spike power. Your core does. Watch any elite hitter rotate as they hit. Their hips and torso turn before their arm moves. The arm is the last thing to fire. It's a whip, and the handle is your obliques. If you've been doing endless shoulder workouts, but ignoring rotational core training, your spike will hit a ceiling no amount of arm strength can break. Cable wood chops, medicine ball rotational throws, Russian twists with actual load. That's where the next 10 kilometers per hour comes from. This is why opposites like Matt Anderson can hit through a triple block. They're not arm hitters. They're core hitters with arms. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. A weak spike isn't a strength problem. It's a sequence problem. Approach, bow, contact, rotation. In that exact order. Every elite hitter does it. Every weak hitter skips at least 2. Fix the sequence, and your spike doesn't just get harder. It becomes a weapon.